What's your vision of the future of Iraq in the next couple of years?
Yeah. If we speak about the future of Iraq, really we have to build a clear political point of view of what's going on in Iraq. In my opinion, the political process in Iraq reaches a closed way. There is no any kind of solution that now you can think about it. The only thing is to have, in my opinion, a clear agenda for the occupation to withdraw from Iraq. This has to be put in. And yes, sometimes they replay, because it's not realistic to think about Iraq without the foreign military forces to keep secure and safety in Iraq now. But this is not in the reality. The majority of Iraqis want to see Iraq free. So we should have this clear agenda. We should discuss it between Iraqis. The international main players should take their role in Iraq situation and ask to have a new resolution from the Security Council, putting a clear timetable to withdraw the troops from Iraq. This is first. From the other hand, from the Iraqi politicians, Iraqi main actors now in Iraq, they should start not to discuss details, new legislations. This is all will create problems. So discussing sensitive issues, discussing more and more things can separate people is not the right moment now to discuss these things. They don't have to discuss, as example, the future of Kirkuk now, while the people are suffering in this. This can be postponed. They don't have to discuss the Iraqi new law of oil, because it's not the right moment. It's increasing the division between community, it's increasing the sectarian between community. This is not the right moment. What they need to discuss now is to do an early election, a new early election, and to take their responsibility to give the choice for the Iraqis, and to tell them, listen, this is the timetable to withdraw the occupation, and we need to do a transitional period now to do a new election. Should be open for every Iraqis, this new election. I don't know, apart from this, it will be very difficult to find a solution for the situation in Iraq. Every time that is no real steps taken in this direction, in the direction of early election, in the direction of withdrawing the troops, the problems in Iraq will increase for sure. And you cannot speak about solutions like increasing number of soldiers in Baghdad, and we have seen it. You cannot speak about building walls in Baghdad, and we have seen it. So we are now, I think we are in the wrong direction. I don't see any future if we don't change this direction, if we go to the correct direction. And in my opinion, Iraqi main players should take their responsibility, should say, now we have to stop. Let's consider it as a transitional period. We don't do any kind of this sensitive discussion, and we just plan for an early elections with a clear new resolution from the Security Council about the withdrawal of the occupation troop.
And you will never give up?
No, I think it's not. We cannot give up. I mean, we cannot give up. Not in the history of Iraqis they give up. They have been facing a lot of challenges. I mean, if you look to every peace in Iraq, you will see they were refusing occupation from the beginning. They are fighting against dictatorship from the beginning. They were fighting for their rights. And yes, if you doesn't hear about these kind of stories, it doesn't mean that there are there are no stories inside Iraq. Yes, you find out some terrorist acts against civilians, but also in the reality there is a lot of energy to create a new future, to create a new Iraq. So I don't think that Iraqis will give up. It's not something I can see, no.
And the last question, like,